Are we ready to triv? Are we ready to triv? Let's triv! Question number 1. Let's triv! What is a group of pugs called? What is a group of pugs called? Get your answer into the form. I switched up my music a little bit. This is the track that I used on Blockchain Brawlers AMA. It's a little bit more intense. Bentis WSAV, Funkin' Crypto, Enemy Dan, Neo Desmonica, Demi Berlin, you're all in here with the correct answer. Puzzled Ragib, Old Mankey, Blazer Vision. Well done. Adorable, that's what. Hot Rod Piper! Has anybody ever owned a pug before? It's true that all pugs have asthma, isn't that right? They all sound like they're dying when they breathe. They are cute though, they can be. They can be ugly too. That's the thing. Pugs and like Boston Terriers and such, they can be ugly and cute at the same time. They're cute and ugly. Dukes, you're in here. You're good. That's how we do it. That's how we play. That's exactly right. Everybody got the same answer. My roommate Scoots, aka Broom Sage, in here. He's tallying up the points, helping me out. Appreciated, Scoots. Then I can spend some more time just kind of talking about the stuff. What is a group of pugs called? A grumble. It's a grumble of pugs. It's pugly. Cuggly. Look at these grumbles. Look at these grumbles. See, they're kind of ugly, but they're cute. Look at these grumbles. Right? I'm a big dog guy. I like doggos. I couldn't find Ozzy earlier. He's around somewhere. They call you a grumble. Oh snap. Funkin says, tell next time Scoots is out my way, hit me up. So it's our other roommate they came from Kentucky. Sometimes they go together. Funkin is from Kentucky, that's why he's saying that. Old Tuck, our neighboring state. Yeah. Alright. I don't know what part of Tuck. Broom Sage, what part of Kentucky is Lucas from? Alright, we're ready to move on to question number 2. Maysville. How far are you from Maysville? Fun kid? We ought to make a trip sometime though. I wouldn't mind meeting you IRL there at Funkin. Of course, we have our virtual meetups twice a month, or once every 2 months. Next one is the end of January. Stay tuned, fam, for DigiCon. It'll be coming back with a new name. We will be hanging out at that time virtually. It'll be a lot of fun. No, I'm just starting question 2. Did you get question 1? All dogs are awesome, therefore Chihuahuas aren't dogs. Chihuahuas are awesome. Trying to do trivia while working is tricky. Alright. Alright. Hey, what's up, Silent One? Yeah, you missed one. It's all good. Alright, let's move on. Question number 2. Here we go. What was Nike's original name? The shoe company. What was Nike's original name? My dog's a Pomchi, so I can't make an argument for Chihuahuas. Yeah, we got a Pomeranian Chihuahua running around. Oh, okay. If you come to Keeneland, you're virtually my backyard. Yeah, I know what Keeneland is. Horse racing. Probably something like Nyquil. Alright, get your answer in. If you don't know the answer, you can Google. SAB, Anime Dan, Divi Berlin, Neil Desmo, Bet, Omaki, Funkin, Reggae, Hot Rod Piper, Nika, Blizzard Vision, Puzzle, Dukes, and Nika. Silent one. Original name was a rival to a group of Dragon Ball villains. Okay. I don't get that joke, because I'm not a Dragon Ball guy. Some of y'all are, though. Alright, we're out of time. And you're all correcto. Well done. This is a good one, huh? Okay. What was Nike's original name? Blue Ribbon Sports is our answer. Blue Ribbon Sports. Founded in 1964 by a track and field coach out in Oregon. They opened their first retail outlet in 1966. They launched the Nike brand in 1972 and renamed it Nike in 78. Nike is named after the Greek winged goddess of victory. So the guy happened upon a statue of Nike. And then years later, they were brainstorming potential names and decided on Nike. There you go. I didn't know that. The Greek goddess of victory! Victory! And of course, the very prominent Nike swoosh as their logo. I always called it a check mark. I guess they like calling it a swoosh, but it's a check mark. Come on. Brain wrinkles. Yeah, Nico, you got the point. If you put in the wrong answer, and then before time runs out, you put in another, you do it again, and you get the right one, we don't care. So it's all good. It's all good. If we're already here talking about it, and then you're like doing it, then it's too late. So, but anyway, everyone got it right. We're 2 for 2 for everyone playing so far. Well done. An expensive check mark. Yeah, I'm kind of a cheap guy. Growing up, I'd always get like Walmart shoes, but then they tear up in a year. And then my ex-wife, she'd buy me the fancier stuff, so she'd get me the Nike shoes, and then they'll last for years. Yeah, that's how it goes. You pay for quality, right? All right, let's move on. Question number 3. Same as an old skateboarder, I kill shoes. Yeah, I'd say, as a skateboarder, huh? You're a skateboarder, Funkin? Did you ever check out the skate coin AMA we had? He has some really cool NFT stuff going on for skaters. If you want to start making skate clips and turning them into NFTs to put on the skate coin platform, that's a good move for skateboarders. All right, here we go. Question number 3. Old Pro. That's what I'm talking about. We need some video clips, Funkin. We need some tricks. We need some tricks so we can NFT tokenize them tricks for Skatecoin. All right, here we go. Which planet has the most moons? Which planet has the most moons? Get your queue up in the Googles if you don't know. Puzzle, Demi Burling, SAB, and Neil Desmo, Anime Dan. Yeah, there's a website. So, I guess while I was on that topic, real quick, Skatecoin is another project. We had an AMA with them. He's building a platform for skaters to monetize off of their tricks and get actual sponsors for their tricks and their things from anybody in the world. Anybody can be a sponsor. It's a pretty cool platform, but it's new, and there's not a bunch of content on there yet. But that's what makes it even cooler. If you are a skater, start getting video footage, and you can be one of those first skaters that are on the site. And as it grows, you'll get publicity and sponsors for doing tricks. You just need good video footage of it. All right? So that's a tidbit. I can do a belly flop on a skateboard. I think I've stood on one a couple times. It's my extent. Brenda's W. Nika, Old Mankey, Funkin', Reggae, Bleezer, Buzz King, Hot Rod, Dukes, Funkin', again, and Silent One. You're all in here! Well done. What planet has the most moons? So, this is interesting. I learned this last night. A little bit past my prime these days. It's gonna be between Saturn and Jupiter, okay? And as time passes, more moons are being discovered or just straight up being added. Like an actual new moon will just start orbiting. And so, currently, Saturn is winning by 3. It's these provisional ones. They're not confirmed yet. But if you put Jupiter, we will count it because they kind of have been going back and forth for years. Which is interesting. They keep adding moons. See here, this one says Jupiter has 79 moons. Over here it says 80. It's like more moons keep getting confirmed. Jupiter or Saturn will count for this question. But technically, Saturn is the winner at current confirmation. It's sitting at 83 with Jupiter at 80. So that's interesting. Pluto has 5 moons. Pluto's not a planet. Pluto's not on the list. It has been demoted. Supposed to be a meteor shower tonight. Oh, go out and look outside. When I was in school, back in my day, when I was in school, Pluto was still a planet. In the early 2000s, it was 9 planets. Somewhere along the way, they kicked Pluto out. So now we have 8 planets and just a rock in the back. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Question number 4. Big Rock. Demoted to Big Rock. Exactly. Oh, you have the most moons, about 1 million. What's that? Or I hope you're not meaning Luna. Isn't that the one that went down? Moons! Moonshine. All right, here we go. Question number 4. Get your trivia pad ready. Question number 4. What character has both Robert Downey Jr. and Benedict Cumberbatch played? What character has both Robert Downey Jr. and Benedict Cumberbatch played? Pluto is still a planet in Bleezer Vision's universe. Pluto's still a planet in my universe, too. SAB Anime Dan. Who knows the answer without a Google? All you have to do is watch both of those properties, and you should know. SAB Anime Dan, Bleezer Vision, Puzzle, Pentas W, Ragib, Hot Rod, Funkin'. I did, but I double checked. Nice. Took a chance and didn't Google. Nice. Well, you got it. Hot Rod, Funkin', Neo Desmo, Old Mankey. I got a little kink in my back. Oh. I work all night long until I can't stay up longer. Sometimes I just close my eyes. I'm just like, I wind up in my chair. And that'll create back kinks. No Google on that one. It's too hard to type the names. Bendaduke, Cumbersnatch. Bendacious Cumberbatch. Benedict Cumberbatch. Nika, Sallow, and Dukes, Buzzking. Alright, let's move on. Let's see what answers we got. What character has Robert Downey Jr. and Benedict Cumbersnatch? Sherlock Holmes! Cucumber Batch. Cucumber Batch. Sherlock Holmes! So, yeah. Benedict Cumberbatch played Sherlock in the hit TV series Sherlock. And Robert Downey Jr. played Sherlock in the movie Sherlock Holmes. 2 movies. If you put Doctor Strange, they're both in Marvel, but they didn't both play Doctor Strange, only Benedict did. RDJ played Iron Man, but they both played Sherlock. Sherlock with Cumberbatch is actually very good. I loved the show, yeah. I loved that show. It was great. I kind of, the difference between the two as far as their deductive thing, it's like, in the movies, the RDJ movies, he would plan things ahead. If you remember the movie, he would see like in his head, he would see slow motion of what will happen next, which was cool. But over in the show, it's a lot more realistic, like the actual character, and it goes the other way. It's deductive. He's a detective. So instead of thinking ahead, he's looking at the clues and he's figuring everything out through looking at the clues like a detective. That's what the show covered, and it's really good stuff. Also, side note, you know how Marvel has all sorts of jokes all through the Marvel series, right? Including callbacks. What kind of missed opportunity to have a no shit Sherlock joke in the Avengers? Whenever they met, whenever Iron Man and Strange met, they're both sarcastic characters. One of them should have said no shit Sherlock at some point in the movie, but they didn't. Sherlock! Alright, let's carry on. What are we gonna learn next? He does not use a fursuit to fight crime. Never thought about that. Well, I was waiting for it. Whenever they were both in the movie, they're both sarcastic characters that crack jokes all the time. I thought for sure, watching Avengers for the first time, that when they'd meet, they would pop the joke in. Come on, the crowd would go wild. They left me hanging. Okay, here we go. Question number 5. Question number 5. What condiment started out as a medicine? There's a brain wrinkle for you. What condiment started out as a medicine? Huh. Is it mustard? Is it mayo? There's not that many condiments, are there? What's classified a condiment? It goes on a sandwich? Ventus W, SAV, Anime Dan, Old Mackie, and Nika, Puzzled, Neo Desmo, Demi Berlin. Regaba. You're all coming in with the right answer. Well done, and thanks for participating today. Silent one. I would have put mustard if I didn't Google it. What kind of medicine would mustard be? I'm not much of a mustard guy, actually. But I'm also not picky, so I'll eat mustard. Blizzard Vision, Hot Rod, and Funkin. Exhaust oil. Alright, let's see what we got. Everyone put the same condiment. We're looking for ketchup. Somebody put ketchup and then in parentheses and mustard. It could be, I don't know. Mustard could be too, but everybody put ketchup. In 1834, back in the day, ketchup was sold as a cure for indigestion and diarrhea and jaundice. So it actually came out, tomato ketchup came out to be sold as a medicine. You'd get tomato pills. You get pills. Hey, what's up, Raiders? What's up, Jungle Brian fam? Thank you. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. Hope you had fun over there, over at the Jungle Brian stream. Welcome, 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 welcome. We're playing trivia today. We're playing trivia. We're learning stuff. And we're on question number 6. So technically, you can even earn something if you join right now. And the way to answer the trivia is to use the form like in the chat there. ConsumerBreak.com/trivia. That's where we're answering. Or if you just want to hang out and see what it's like, you can do that too, just for fun, all right? And we do this every Tuesday. I tried to drink tomato juice. Didn't manage that feat. So we just learned that what condiment started out as medicine? Ketchup. That's what the question we're on right now. That's what we just learned. Ketchup was sold as a cure for indigestion, diarrhea, and jaundice, and then was popularized as a condiment commercially in the late 1800s. And now, us Americans purchase 10 billion ounces of ketchup annually. 10 billion. 10 billion ounces of ketchup. What's up? What's up, first time chat? Thanks for coming in, Jungle Brian and fam. The Wax fam is legit. You guys are legit. Yeah, alright. We're learning a little bit. We're going to move on to question number 6. And if you want to play and potentially earn an NFT, you can do so by answering in the form. We got a web form there. There's a web form. So much shit for 10 billion ounces. Slaw chili mustard is the key to happiness. Sounds like a hot dog now. That's a West Virginia hot dog there. America! Yeah! That's right. Answer in the form of a question. No. Unless you just want to play in the spirit of Jeopardy, we're not going to count it off if you say, what is? But no, you can just put the answers in. All right, here we go. Question number 6. Put your answers in the form. You have 1 minute, and at the end of the minute, that's when I'm going to look at it and we'll learn together. That's almost 118 Olympic-sized swimming pools of ketchup. Wow, you just did that math, huh? Here we go. Question number 6. What is the art of beautiful handwriting called? What is the art of beautiful handwriting called? Put your answer into the form. And then after the timer runs out, and then I look at it, then you can chat about anything you know about it. That's how these trivia streams work. All right. Dark Knight, you're in here first. Well done. Dark Knight Puzzled. LL Falconer, SAB, Bit, Anime Dan, Demi Berlin, Nika, Blizzy Vision. You are allowed to Google, so that's we embrace that. It's all good. You can Google, put your answer in the form. Old Mackey, Funkin, Mocking Lazarus, Neo Desmo, Silent One. Thanks to the new players. Thanks for hopping in, new players. My awesome roommate, Broomsage, is going to take care of the points and add you guys into there. Silent One, Regib, Hot Rod. You knew the answer to that? Yeah, thanks for the follow too. I didn't see that. Oh, there. Thanks for the follow, Falconry. It's awesome. We do trivia every Tuesday. Alright, we're out of time. Dukes, you're in here. Hot Rod Piper in here. Everybody got it correct. Actually knew this one. There's a name of a font too that's that word. So what was it? What is the art of beautiful handwriting called? Calligraphy. Calligraphy. According to the encyclopedia, it's the art of beautiful handwriting and may derive from the Greek words of beauty and right. And here let's look at some. Let's look at some beautiful handwriting. Now this is more like a font, like you have an actual font called calligraphy, but if you were to look at legit, oh, this is cool calligraphy. Did you know that the Hebrew Bible is written by hand? Somebody wrote that, maybe not this specific one, but rabbis in Jerusalem, they actually, it looks like that. It looks like it's typed, but they do it by hand. That's a fun fact. But I want to see some actual English handwriting that's by hand, that's look pretty. Look at that one. Ah, that's some fine calligraphy. Ooh, look at that one. That's some fine calligraphy. Do they no longer teach cursive in schools? I don't even know. Do they? At this day and age, it's all typing, right? You know, the last time I wrote anything by hand? Sign checks. You might sign your signature. That's about it. Oh, that's a good one. Look at that one. Oh, that hits. Oh, that hits. Look at that calligraphy. Who had pretty handwriting when you grew up? Oh, there's a whole Reddit for it. They stopped teaching it. It makes sense if they did stop teaching it, because you don't really use it, but... I remember that Simpsons episode when they treat Bart because he don't know how to cursive. Penmanship. You know what I always noticed before we move on? But isn't it strange, at least from my observation growing up in school, girls had the fancy handwriting and guys had the very horrible looking chicken scratch. Why is that? Why is that? Why do girls have pretty handwriting and the guys are just blah? Why can't it ever? I'm sure it does. I'm sure there's guys with pretty handwriting, but for the most part though, the guys over there, you can't even read it. Chicken scratch. And then you look at the girls' homework and stuff and it's like, what? Calligraphy. Anyway, that's something I used to think. I was one of the guys, so I had chicken scratch. Alright, we're moving on to question number 7. It's manly to be bad in school. Yeah, very manly. Very manly. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Question number 7. Oh? First few years learning to not use my left hand, so that's part of it. Would you start out left-handed? Oh, your mother has chicken scratch. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Question number 7. What fast food chain once served broccoli that tasted like bubble gum? What fast food chain once served broccoli that tasted like bubble gum? Get your Googles out, unless you just know it. Unless maybe you tried it yourself when it was out. Why is a good question, Broom Sage? Why didn't you just embrace left-handedism? SAB, Dark Knight, Anime Dan, Puzzle, Demi Berlin, Funkin, Old Mankey, Bleezer Vision, Nika, Bendis W, Falcon, the Regib. As a reminder, you will get 1 point per question. You are allowed to Google, so it's more of a participation type game. At the end of the stream, we'll tally up the results, and you will get a pack of NFT sketch cards from our collections, ConsumerBreak, based on the number of points you have, like it says up there at the top right. If you do manage to get all 10 points correctly, you can choose to get $1 instead, or a 6-pack. Regib, Salomon, Neo Desmo, Hot Rod, Mocking Lazarus, you're all in here with a unanimous answer. Toast to everybody's brilliance. Oh, I'd like to say something cool. I just remember trying both a lot. You're ambidextrous. Left-handed is hard because you smudge the writing as you go. Yes, yes, very true, very true. Try writing in a different language that goes from right to left. Then the right-handers are all smudging. Puzzler's dad, brother, and sister are all lefties, but she's a righty. That's crazy how some people are it's just one or the other, right? I'm a big righty. Big righty. Straw broccoli. My great-grandma was in a one-room schoolhouse and was forced to write right-handed, but she was left. That's awful. That's awful. But I guess if you can learn it, you can learn it. And then you're gonna be strong in both hands. Alright, let's see what the answer was for this one, though. What's the fast food served broccoli that tasted like bubble gum? She's cast out of the demon. Ooh, it wasn't pink though, was it? I think it just tasted like it. Pink broccoli? McDonald's! McDonald's! Yeah, buddy. The McDonald's introduced bubblegum flavored broccoli in an attempt to make healthy food more applicable to kids. Create a way for kids to eat healthier. But it was a complete flop because even the kids were confused by the taste. Imagine that. Imagine that. Bubblegum flavored broccoli. And it only lasted for like a year or something. But it wasn't that long ago though. It was in 2014. So, that's one way to do it. Is it weird I want to try it out? I'd try it out. Now, you know why I would be confused? Out of all things they could flavor it as that taste good to kids, bubblegum would make me want to keep chewing it. Like bubblegum. I wouldn't want to swallow. I'd be like, I'm chewing this broccoli. Tastes like bubblegum. It just seems weird to me. It seems weird. They used to serve pizza. That was a past trivia question. Back in the 90s, McDonald's served pizza, and only 2 locations continued serving pizza up until a couple years ago. One of them was my hometown of Spencer, West Virginia. Isn't that cool? The other one was in Ohio. But McDonald's caught wind of it and shut it down. McDonald's corporate shut it down. They took the pizza away. And they done took the bubblegum broccoli away. Bubblegum broccoli sounds like a frazzle food monster. Yes, that's very true. Maybe we should tip him that one. Is there a broccoli flavored bubblegum and just got the McDonald's answer? Oh man. Was the McDonald's pizza good? I don't actually recall trying it. I might have when I was little. But, okay, while we're on that question, my cousins from Germany, I have some cousins in Germany. They came and visited before it a few years ago, circa 2017, and it was still there. It was horrible. Yeah. And they went to Spencer to try out this pizza because they heard about it on the internet. And then they said, it's just pizza. It's like microwave pizza. Just personal size pizza, frozen, baked in. Yeah, it's like basic frozen. They're like, it's pretty basic, but it was a cool experience to go and do it. So, all right, we got 3 more to go. 3 more to go. We're on question number 8. We all ready to move on. I did that once at home with a frozen pizza. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Why go to McD's when you can go to the supermarket? They should have used DiGiorno. Cheese baskets with nacho cheese in Glenville. Oh, that sounds tasty. All right, here we go. Question number 8. Get your trivia forms ready. What country were the Lord of the Rings movies filmed in? What country were the Lord of the Rings movies filmed in? You must come to Naples to eat the best pizza. Naples, Florida, or Italy? Definitely Florida. Definitely Naples, Florida has the best pizza over Italy. For sure. Anime Dan, SAB, Mocking Lazarus, Puzzled, Dark Knight, Silent One, El Falconer, Funkin' Crypto, Bleazer Vision, Neo Desmo, Bent, Old Mackey, Regib, Demi Berlin. Hot Rod. For this question, this caused massive controversy when Amazon changed filming locations. I can see that. In Rings of Power, I can see that. Because this location for Lord of the Rings is really kind of a staple for it. It's well known for it. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people know it. Alright, well, let's see. 2 a.m. here and following from Italy. Oh my goodness, thanks for being here at such a late time. In the capital of pizza. The pizza spaghetti capital of the world. Pizza spaghetti land, right? That's what Peter Potts said on Thursday. Thanks for being here. Absolutely. Appreciate being here on US time with us. And if there's anybody new here, I mean, a few new people followed. I also do AMA streams with our collab partners, and we have another one on Thursday with Schnazzy. So I hope to see you in 2 days with Schnazzy stream with a lot of prizes there too. And then this trivia happens on Tuesdays. All right, New Zealand. New Zealand! The Lord of the Rings trilogy was filmed entirely in New Zealand. Filming locations spanned more than 150 locations in both the North and the South Islands. So there you go. There you go. Here's a nice video kind of showing the beauty of the Shire location. So this is an actual place, the Shire. It's all real. Isn't that pretty? Imagine going there, hanging out with the Hobbit land. This is by Devin Supertramp. He's a YouTube filmmaker that does really, really awesome, beautiful videos of different kinds. Is there an Old Zealand? So this is in New Zealand. This is where Lord of the Rings was filmed. Look at all that. Isn't that pretty? There's a Hobbit house. The Hobbit house. And then while we're on the topic of this guy right here, Devin Supertramp, I met him once. Look at me. I'm right here.
And then go down in with them. The trick to this is be as close as possible to them without.
Who's that guy in the back? Did you catch him? It was there for 2 seconds.
With them. The trick to this is be as
chilling
close
in the back
as possible to them without anyone dying.
With a Like a Boss shirt, right? This was a shoot, epic launch ramp or whatever he's calling it. It was in Ohio. It happened years ago. He posted on his Facebook the day beforehand, anyone's welcome. So I drove 4 hours to do it. And I did a whole bunch of jumps and a whole bunch of different costumes. And only one shot made it into the video. Because there's a lot of people that did. And here's the shot. It's only in the BTS behind the scenes too. It's not in the main video. And you don't even see my face. You see that? I was wearing a Darth Vader helmet. And it popped off when I hit the water. But that's me right there. That's the only shot I got in. But yeah, it was very fun. It was a wonderful, wonderful day. And Devin Supertramp is a really, really cool dude. Really nice guy for being a famous filmmaker on YouTube. All right. I survived, yeah. I did a whole bunch of jumps. I had costumes. I had a whole bunch of props. I had like a cape. I had a big, tall Abe Lincoln hat. I was holding a unicorn staff. I had all these cool costumes, and I don't know why they didn't pick them to be in the video, but okay. It was cool, though. It was fun. Zealand was part of Australia, but a war in 624 they were forced to leave and colonize in what's now called New Zealand. History lesson. I guess Zealand in the Netherlands would be Old Zealand. Okay, history lesson. I don't know my stuff with that, so there you go. Alright, we got 2 more to go. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Good luck. Good luck. You made it up. Well, if you made that up, I'm gonna believe it. There was a war in 624. That's why we need to Google. All right, here we go. Question number 9. What 2 fears are humans born with? That's interesting, right? What 2 fears are humans born with? All other fears are learned based on circumstance. But there's 2 fears that are innately inside everybody when they're born. What are they? What are they? Yeah, I want them both. 1 point for having both. 1 point for both of them. Everybody's got pretty much everything right today, which is awesome. Anime Dan, Puzzle, Demi Berlin, SAB, Dark Knight, Silent One, Bleezer Vision, Neo Desmo, Bent, Funkin, Nika, Regib, Hot Rod, El Falconer, Old Mankey, you're all in here. All with the correct answers. Well done. Well done. Well done. Time is up. Mocking Lazarus, you're in here too. The fear of not having enough milk. And the fear of pooping your pants. I don't think babies are afraid of pooping their pants. They'll just go ahead and do it. I don't think they have a problem with that part. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, Dukes, you're in here too. We're not counting against going over the timer. People have different lag and things. As long as you're in here participating before we start moving on and stuff. So now's pretty much time is up. What two fears are humans born with? The fear of falling and the fear of loud sounds. Two fears we quickly learn to overcome as well. That's true. That's true. Loud sounds especially. Once you begin to understand loud sounds aren't actually threatening. They can be, depending on what the... Well, the sound isn't that threatening. What creates the sound can be threatening. But for babies, a loud sound is a fear. They don't know what it is. It's a loud sound. They're scared. And the fear of falling, yeah, that kind of makes sense too. If you fall, you're going to be afraid of the feeling of falling. So, but then all other fears, phobias or more regular ones, fear of the dark, fear of heights, these are all things that are learned. A baby doesn't know that when they're born. It doesn't automatically, it's not an innate fear. They have some kind of understanding of the heights, or they have some kind of understanding of whatever they're afraid of. But the fear of loud sounds and falling, you don't have to understand it. You're just experiencing it. It's a feeling, and therefore you're afraid of that feeling. Overcoming the fear of pooping. I was not scared of falling, I feared making hard contact with the ground. Well, that goes back to having an understanding of what falling is, and that there isn't a bad outcome to falling. But a baby wouldn't even know that. They would just be afraid of the actual feeling of falling. I have a fear of heights, but I love falling. Oh yeah? I always wanted to skydive. I feel like I wouldn't be afraid of that. But as an adult and understanding it for the falling, that pretty much has 100% to do with the outcome of falling. So if you know there will be a parachute, if you know you're going to be safe, you can overcome that fear. If you know you're gonna fall splat on the ground, if you fell out of an airplane without your chute, you're gonna be pretty afraid. You're gonna be pretty afraid. All right, y'all. We got one question to go. I would have said, yeah. Same thing as fear. Sort of like falling, but not exactly. Yeah, you have to think of it like a baby, like a newborn baby. If you held a newborn baby looking over heights, probably wouldn't care. It wouldn't know it wouldn't know that it's high. It wouldn't know it's a big long ways down. But if you drop the baby, please don't do that. But if you did, and the baby would feel the feeling of falling, that would create a fear, a scared feeling. If you know you have a parachute, but not that someone has sabotaged it, you'll regain that fear soon. Yeah, that's a good one. You might not be afraid when you jump, but whenever the parachute doesn't open, you're gonna be afraid again. All right, here we go. Our 10th question is our cool cryptid question of the week. The cryptid question of the week. I'm going to describe a cryptid, and you need to put the name of the cryptid. I may also say the location of the cryptid in the world, and then it will have to match that as well. So there may be different cryptids that look the same, but they're not from the same area. So it will have to match my description, and if we get some answers that are different from the one I'm looking for, I'll Google them up. A cryptid is like a mythological creature, but typically it is, people think that it could be real. Like the Bigfoot, the Yeti, the Mothman, the Loch Ness Monster. These are all called cryptids. Thanks for asking. So it's like a creature that's not real, but people think that it could be real because of sightings, folklore. So it's not quite the same as a mythological creature like a dragon. A dragon is not a cryptid because everybody knows dragons are made up. A Bigfoot is a cryptid because everybody knows a Bigfoot's out there running around. He's out there running around. But there's actually a lot of different cryptids all over the world from different countries and things, different nationalities, all different names, hybrid creatures. But yeah, I don't know. Actually, I'm not sure about dragons. A dragon could be a cryptid. Certain types of them, right? And that's what we're going with. So, here we go. And of course, you can still use your Google just like any of the other trivias, alright? It should pop up. Question number 10. What Irish cryptid, an Irish cryptid, is said to resemble a mix between a dog and an otter or fish? Santa Claus could be a cryptid. Some people think he's real. Have people really seen him though? Or are they going by hearsay? What Irish cryptid is said to resemble a mix between a dog and an otter or fish? Google should help. We are getting obscure because we've done been through all the main cryptids. Your Bigfoots and your Loch Nesses. We done been through them, so we're digging deep into some obscure ones now. But I'm seeing the correct answer. This thing actually has multiple names, so I'm going to say them all when we get there. SAB, Anime Dan, Dark Knight, LL Falconer, Funkin' Crypto, Salad One, Old Mackie, Puzzled, Nika, Blizzard Vision, Demi Berlin, Bent SW, Regib, Neo Desmo, Mocking Lazarus. We throw bets all the time. Anyone can pronounce that thing's name? Well, I'll certainly try, alright? I'll give it my best. Neo Desmo, Mocking Lazarus, Dukes, Hot Rod, you're all in here. All with the correct answer. Seems like we got a lot of unanimous correct answers today. So, as a disclaimer before I move on, if we do actually have 10 people that get all correct, all 10 correct, you will be able to choose $1 or a 6-pack. But then if we have more than 10 people that want $1, we're going to use some kind of randomizer to get 10 people. So it's a max of 10 people that can get $1. But for the most part, a lot of people want the 6-pack and it's all good. I don't think we'll get there, but we'll see when we do. Don't drop the baby cryptid. First time chat Doogs. What do they taste like? What, the cryptid? I'm sure the cryptid is saying that about you. He's saying, what do you taste like? Alright, let's see what we got. What Irish cryptid resembles a dog and an otter or fish? The Dobarchu. Dobarchu. Is that right? Or whatever that says. Irish pronunciation? I have no idea what that means. But the English looks like Dobarchu. Alright, cool, Funkin'. You always take facts. Great. Google Foo. Other names that it has. The Water Hound. The Water Dog. King Otter. There's even more. Hound of the Deep. All of those would have counted. And here's a depiction of it. Kind of a otter dog. A big emphasis on first syllable, huh? Dobberchew. It's a Dobberchew. So it's like a dog. I don't know. It's a half dog, half otter slash fish creature that lives in the water too. It's a water cryptid. So it attacks from the deep. Look at that thing. That's a cool looking depiction. Ooh, that's a cool looking. Oh my God! Look at that depiction. There you go. That is your Dobberchew. You better watch out. Everybody got it correct. Everybody put that answer. So you're all good. And we will have the final tally results shortly. if we don't already. In the meantime, let's look at our puzzle game. So ConsumerBreak.com is where you can get the app links. The app is actually at App Store, Google Play. And we have puzzle games here. And if you use the password right here in private game entry, if you hit the menu, private game entry, and put in the password of student, then that'll bring up this this puzzle right here at the top. And we still have almost 4 hours to go, so you can still do that in the next 4 hours. And you will earn a pack of sketch cards for doing that. So shouts to everybody that did that already. Well done. But that goes with, before I go into the points, that goes with our Student Break launch. Our Student Break launch. If you or anybody you know has kids, preferably kids aged 2 to 10, that like app games. If you have kids that like apps, I would appreciate if maybe you wanted to try to test with us, because we need testers. We need actual real feedback from the kids, like even video footage of them playing, to get valuable feedback for our new app launch. Not only will this help us improve the app, but we're actually required to do it for a business plan competition that I'm a semi-finalist in. And if we make it to the end of the competition in April, we're going to get a lot of really awesome resources that will help us launch. So we actually need at least 10 sets of parents that will help us test this. We already have some friends that will, but the more the better. So if you're interested, head up to studentbreakapp.com. You can see a video there and some info, and shoot us an email, and then I'll get you the next steps. And then you can be a part of beta testing for our new app, Student Break, which uses educational content on the puzzles. No prizes. It's just puzzles for fun and learning. Learning puzzles. All right. So with that, let's see where we are on the scoreboard. Well done! The video's frozen for you. Really? Looks to be working for me. Hit up a pause. Hit up a pause and a play again. See if that helps. All good here. Okay, it might just be you there. All right. So the people with 10 points, you can have either $1 or a 6-pack of sketch cards. I'm gonna put a 6-pack for the people that I don't know, and you can actually use set wax now as well. All right, Bent SW. We'll get the $1 in wax. $1 for SAB. Hot Rod. Regib. No problem, y'all. No problem. A 6-pack will be... You won't be able to have your kid farm NFTs for you. No, there won't be NFTs on Student Break. But there will be a link to ConsumerBreak, so maybe people that like puzzles can find ConsumerBreak that way. All right, Neil Desmo, everyone wants $1. I think we'll be fine by doing that. No problem. All right, who else we got? Bleezer. So yeah, let me know. Bleezer Vision if you want $1 or a pack of 6 sketch cards. Same thing with Demi Berlin. I think Demi wanted the wax. Okay, and Doogs. Doogs, I'm gonna put 6-pack. If you want $1, let me know. Funkin, you want the 6-pack? Nika, I think 6-pack or nah. Let me know. Old Mankey, Puzzled. Old Mankey, let me know. And then we have 9 points with a 5-pack for Silent One. And we got a few new players that came in with a raid, and you got yourself 3 packs for getting 5 questions correct. 6-pack of beers, baby. No, they're not beers, but they're still kind of cool. So Dark Knight and LL Falconer, Mocking Lazarus, you guys got a pack of 3 sketch cards. If you can, if you didn't already do the set wax thing in the past, then you can do that now. You can just hit ! set wax and your address. Otherwise, I'll get your address that way. Pack for Old Mankey, all right. So how many dollars we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No problem. All right. So that's our results. I'm going to just, I guess Buzz King was in here for 2. Everybody else got something. Well done. Well done. All right. Good deal. So, if there's anybody, I think we're good. But if anybody I put 6-pack on that you want $1, let me know. There's still space for them. All right. So with that, I'm gonna find someone to raid. And then carry on. I hope to see you back in 2 days for our AMA with Schnazzy. Let's just hit up So Sneakery. I'm not seeing too many wax folks. Boom! There we go. We'll just head over there. Say hi. Appreciate everybody that joined us today for a 12. It was a good time. We'll be back in 1 week if anybody wants to come back for some trivia. And then in 2 days, we'll have an AMA with Schnazzy. We'll be playing Grubfish for various prizes. So we have mystery boxes, gift boxes. We got some good stuff for Grubfish on Thursday. And then I will be streaming on Sunday. If you want to check the schedule, just check the Twitch schedule for the time in your time zone. It's going to be 2 p.m. Eastern. And that's going to be a very fun stream on Sunday. We'll be watching a 1v1 puzzle race. We'll be watching our Mythic Blend race. If anybody has questions about our project, just hit Discord or hit up our websites. All right? We'll ask McDonald's for bubblegum broccoli next time. So, yeah, it's been fun. It's been real. If anyone has questions, hit up Discord, all right? I know there's a few new people, so we're very active there. I'm Breakman, and I'm going to leave you with So Sneakery, who's doing Warsaken stuff. And let's raid!